welcome back to what should be this week's final episode, assuming that I don't screw anything up. I don't forget any recordings like I did last time. Right, so we are about to see what's up with Lotta Heart's second photo. So, here we go. Two, right? Two what? Two shots. You took two shots with a gun. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious that prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it? Ooh, what? Von Karma! How dare! Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence? Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this? You're as bad as your father. I think the judge ain't gonna do shit. We gotta confront Francisca ourselves. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yeah, me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. That's not fair. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. It's just only a picture of the crime scene. How could you think? The pictures are more or less the same, so why bother with a second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? Because she's lying. If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. There you go. As easy as that. Just get a ping that you submitted the picture. I'll see what the big deal is. Picture taken at the murder scene. Uh-oh. That's not the face of Maya at all. What is this? What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. Glad even the judge could see it. I'm glad we don't have to point that shit out. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Insist it's not Maya. We've come this far. Why the flippity floop flop would we drop the gosh dang issue? Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on it's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then, that somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. Oh, smug. She's smiling? I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma? What do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. Oh no. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? I whipped the photo in half. She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. But Mia... Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that this picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. It has been burned into my mind. Anyways, I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Oh, is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? I feel like we have to prove it. Otherwise... Well, actually, man. I mean, there was the other time where we said no, we couldn't prove. Ah, jeez. Let's save real quick. But at the same time, I just got like that feeling, you know? That feeling that I've got to prove it now. Where I couldn't before, so I think we just gotta go for it. Your Honor? Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. Well, it seems like I made the right choice. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in the picture? Oh, I don't know if I can do it. What exactly is wrong with this picture? We got... At least we got the blood on the gi. Oh, wait, there's no bullet hole down here. Oh, well, where the flip was the bullet hole? Yeah, there would have to be a bullet hole somewhere, right? If we got the blood on the gi, then there would have to be a bullet hole somewhere. Where the flip was the thing? Oops, I double-clicked in the same area. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Oh, okay. Whoops, accidental clickage, I guess. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah! There is a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Oh shit. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument, and to her career. Don't celebrate yet. Like to bring the mood down, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Oh, Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Tisk tisk, jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? Those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole. I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to the case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything! But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. Damn. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Oh no, poor guy. First it was... Ah, fuck, what was his name? I don't even remember his name. Edgeworth, there we go. First it was Edgeworth cutting his salary, now it's Franziska. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Just like how Dr. Gray loaded his one shot into Maya's sleeve. Got it. Your Honor? There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. I think it would have to be that the shooter is someone else. The bullet hole was made later, but he's already dead. No. Picture is fake? No. It has to be this one, by process of elimination. That defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know. If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. And or feel. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Why? I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't any more else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses 2 very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true... Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Well, I mean, a third person had to have entered it, right? I feel like that's that. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Can I not? Aw, man, I want to save. Oh no. I don't know if I can actually. Oops, I did not mean to press present. Okay, I've already seen it. Thank you. And what is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you were doing. Sigh. I think it's the court that should be sighing at you, Mr. Wright. Damn it. Ouch, that stung. Let's think it over again. I think the way I'm going about this is all wrong. I have to start over and try to think about things in a different manner. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true... So it's either third person entered the room or Maya left. Which one is the easier thing to prove? What do we got here? Newspaper clipping, no. Guide map, no. Well, actually, hold on. Channeling chamber. It's a partial map. Man, it's a partial map? Means we don't actually know if there's like a different way. So we got channeling room over here. Meditation. Winding way. Side room. Yike. Slightly translucent. Right. Loading screen. An old steel key. A green jewel is set in the center of the key's grip. I mean... Trying to remember what the importance of the key was to the case. Dark Gray's autopsy report. Pistol. Knife. Maya's costume. Oh, man. They did say that the key was the key to the case or something. But what the flip was it? Stab in the chest and shut up. Yeah, that's not gonna... Lotus photo 1, photo 2. Let's check both of them. It doesn't really look like there's some sort of entrance. Maybe there's an entrance under the floorboard, but I don't know. So this is a different person. Shit. So I don't... Okay. It's not gonna be either of these two. Could be one of these two. Maybe. It's not the pistol. Pistol won't help us. The autopsy report doesn't help us. The floor plans could help, although they're really basic. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to get out of this. Folding screen, that's just for the bullet hole. Got the newspaper clippings that don't really help. The guide map could help us prove, but again, it's so basic. I don't think it could. And then the key in the Magatama. Man, I don't... Shit. Maya had left the room. A third person entered it. I guess it would be easier to prove that Maya had left the room if that wasn't really her in there. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. The defense can prove this. Oh, and how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt Morgan Fey. Hold on, first off, let's save this. Yeah, oh man. Chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Proof that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. Because she was, like, when she came to, she was, like, under... flip, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna present the key and just hope everything works. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Oh, shit. Did I actually fucking do it? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only one of its kind after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Oh. She wouldn't have a way out until somebody came in. Oh my god. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? How come you're holding on to it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the courtroom. The courtroom, the room. She had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. This Zelda key. Miss Von Karma? How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Knock. All right. Well, I guess we made it through the first part of the trial. Woo! Wow, within a week too. Isn't that nice? How it splintered off like that. Sorry, stretching. Okay. Right. So, I guess that means we are also adjourning today's session. But first we gotta... Right. Wow, that was you, Pearly. You sound my sis. Hold on. Before we get to that, Maya. Before we get that explanation, next time on Hooky Hour, we'll keep solving things. That's what we do here. Solving. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, next time on Hooky Hour. See you then. Goodbye.